Hello everyone. Hi. I have not done just like a kind of check-in, daily check-in, diaries type video like this for a little while. I've been pretty busy with a lot of things. My energy has kind of come back, so I try to utilize it when I can. And I did get some orders and some thoughts. So this is the other reason why I'm doing it in this format, is that this is like a little mini peek into some of my thoughts into how to set some of these up and just some things I discovered. So it's just really, really casual and probably not a very long video. Anyway, I got a couple more things from Sterling Ink because I was super curious. So I had ordered, just to kind of start off, this was like the the booklets from last year. These were the black ones that now this is just plain last year. And I think I might have mentioned this on a previous video, but Catherine did put a different cover on there. And it's very much like the caramel ones, only it's black. So she called this Onyx. And I mean, I like it a lot better. It is a little softer. So when I put it in bands, there is like some marks there. And this I had in bands for like a year. And it also could be, I might have loosened it on this one. And so it might have been a little tighter on here. But anyway, but I was playing around with my passport here. So this is the one I take around with me for appointments. And so this is where I had just a couple booklets and then like a little pocket. Sorry. Let me try to get this on here. So I do like some booklets in here, and then I had a pocket. Well, I just got super curious because the passports were restocked and I wanted to see what the mulberry looked and felt like. Yeah, so I got one of those. But I also was super curious about the tweed. So the linen, so I'll bring that out here because I'm all over the place, guys. That's just how I am today. I thought someone had mentioned these were very similar in feel, and then someone said, no, they're different. And I'm like, wait, what? This still has grown on me a lot. Like the first time I held it, it was just so hard to explain what I was feeling because it's so soft. I probably have some marks on it now because I keep getting it out and like touching it and using it. I don't know now. It still is a bit more of a silicone feel, as some have alluded to. This, though, still has a little bit of that, but there's a little bit more of a tooth to it. And the more I saw it in person, the more it was just like, wait, these are really, really special. I love like the gold on top and like the tactile feel of these. If someone had like a problem with touching this, just put a cover on it. But there was something really intriguing about it. So yes, I'm really thinking about having this little one in my everyday, even though I don't quite need a weekly. I was thinking about, well, what else could I put in here? I also got this pencil board bookmark. And I love this one. This is one of my favorites. So I took the empty one I didn't really need. This is just like empty notes, but I have empty notes back here now. There's actually quite a few. I was wondering about turning this into kind of like a little phone diary. Like whenever I need to talk to someone on the phone, that can also include on the go. So there's a lot of pages back here I could use that for. So thinking about that, this is this year's, and then I have just a few more months in here. But I might keep this in here because it does have a lot of important dates from the last year, and it's kind of nice that it all fits in here, no problem. So I think this is going to be like what I carry around. When I took out, there was a pocket piece. Where is that? It's around. Oh, here it is. I put this in here. You can order this on Amazon. I forgot what it's called exactly, but it's, you know, made for traveler's notebooks. So I took that out. I took this out, and I had this in there. Now I really don't have a use for this, so I might see if someone can use this. Although it feels so nice. It's a nice little booklet. But I also keep around like little samples of things, and because I am making inserts and seeing how they fit inside of things. So I don't know. Anyway, I love this. I love like opening it up and actually seeing, like, I wouldn't put a clear cover on this because it's just so, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that's where I'm standing with that. I could, for some reason, because sometimes I look back a year or two, I was just thinking I could put this one in with the duplicate, just main calendar monthly dates in here, and just leave it in here and put another one in next year. So I have like a couple of years. I don't know. That may be a bit much, but that's how much room is in here. Like I could easily put another little booklet. So because, and I actually, so that takes us to the mulberry, I guess. I definitely wanted to see this in person. And it's very smooth. So I did want to like kind of compare how smooth it is. This is the Papertess weekly notebook. It's even smoother than this one. There is just the tiniest bit of texture, but this is one of my smoothest notebooks. And this is, you can tell there's even more shine on this, maybe because it's dark in this lighting, because this is natural light, but very smooth. I would personally put a cover over this because I would be worried. It probably handles pretty well, but I would be more inclined to cover this just because if a scratch gets on there, I'd be really concerned. But I don't know. It's a very pretty color, and I can see how it's one of the it colors this year, and it looks gorgeous with the gold. But yeah, I'm actually kind of glad I went with the linen with the A5. And I did order one more thing. So this, I ordered a little while back. I found this. It's an A5 Slim. I think I've talked about it maybe once, very briefly. It's an A5 Slim rings that I took the rings out, and it fits. I cannot find, and maybe someone watching can let me know. I've not been a part of the major community for as long, but it says 9 Lives Planner on here, but it feels very close to like a Moterm. I would say it has that feel. It's nice that it has like this gold here. It did come with gold rings, and I just feel kind of lucky I found it because I can't find any photos of this brand or anything. I don't know if this was just stamped on here after someone got it. I don't know. I would love to hear if someone knows, but I just feel kind of lucky to have found it. This does go all the way through, whereas Moterms don't. So it's not like a Moterm that's like been stamped. Someone made this somewhere, and please let me know. But so this is the managers, the A5 Slim managers from Papertess. I have been playing with the thoughts of doing more with a TN, and so I picked one up. This is one of their imperfect ones, and I love this so much. It was the gold, and again, I'm loving this tweed. There's just something kind of nice about it. I do some journaling about my business every night, and I've been using a Magic of I planner for that. I jot a little bit about like what I've done for my business, and I was kind of like looking at some astrological aspects along with it, but I I didn't see a whole lot of correlations. So I wanted something that was kind of neutral, that I could like just jot down some feelings of the day and kind of look at that over the week and maybe do like a quick summary. So this is more of like a journaling and reflection, which there are extra pages in here to do that. Like I'm going to be tracking my hours in here. I could do some of that right here because this is like a horizontal. I keep getting this confused because when you look at the month, where is it? I haven't added any tabs or anything. These correspond to like the week. And so having like a weekly theme going, okay, on this week, I want to do this, and which is kind of nice for social media. And then I was thinking, oh, this is like a weekly thing. No, this is very much each day, just like a horizontal meets vertical, which is actually very ideal for what I want to do. I would not even mind having this in a personal because it combines it all in one view here almost. So again, I'm just thinking out loud. This is kind of how I process. I do work a lot on Saturdays because the week can get so busy with mom duties and things that sometimes it's kind of nice to have a full Saturday, but I don't work on Sundays because usually that's when my video comes out and I can focus on other things. So I could just ignore this little Sunday here and just treat this as a whole day. Like it really wouldn't be very hard to do that. Anyway, in between each week, there is some grid in here, which I want to use for like sketches and things for that week. So I don't really have, yeah, again, I'm just thinking out loud and kind of going, what could I do? I think I would rather journal separately is what I'm trying to say. Like I can have all the technical things on here. I can track, YouTube numbers and like my designs and launches and things like that. But when it comes to reflections, I think I want to put that separately in here. And I got this board, which I love. Yeah, there was just something about this TN size that I know a lot of you have been wanting a TN size for some of my inserts, which I am getting very close to launching. So I'm just putting some finishing touches. It should be, I'm hoping by the end of the week. Today's Wednesday, so just another day or two. I'm hoping latest this weekend, but yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple days. So I will make a quick announcement on my channel about that. And yeah, my next videos I'll cover that. But anyway, I did really like that one a lot. This tweed cover, and I'm just really inspired by it. I think it'll be fun to use. So this is kind of like my work setup, and I love how they both fit in one. Like it's a little bent right here, just a little bit. But I'm not going to be putting stickers in these. Like they'll fluff up, so there's some room to fluff, but I'm not decorating those. And yeah, I'm just waiting for my other A5, the hybrid one, which will be a while still. And thinking about using this with it as well. So I would have 2 A5s and then these 2 books and then my health planner. I'm not sure what I would use this for, but there's something just very familiar because this is like my favorite layout, as I said. And I'm really liking this cover and just feeling it. So that's kind of what I've been up to. Business-wise, let's see, I was porting a phone number to Google. I was talking with my state about how to file retail taxes, so got that all cleared up and got my account there changed over because I've been a service-based business for a long time and I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. And what else? Yeah, my energy is back. Mostly. I'm a little tired today, but I think I'm starting to sleep a little better. It's that still kind of like getting a little too warm at night and then a little too cold in the morning. But, the days are heating up really well. Oh, and yeah, we got our decorations out. I think I mentioned that in my weekly co-plan with me. So we got some decorations. I think I'm going to leave my decorations up until Thanksgiving. We're just going to continue the spooky season. I'm just going to keep watching spooky movies. I'm not a really scary movie person, so it's real light on the Halloween stuff. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, because I had like 2 down weeks and I'll have another one next month. Like I kind of feel here, but I kind of feel not here, which can be hard for chronic illness. It's like sometimes you just aren't there and you feel like you're missing out. And I've been kind of distracted, not only by the launch. I think the launch distracted me a bit, but also just 2 weeks of kind of being down. And I drive around now, and because I didn't drive at all for each of those weeks, I look to see what's different out there. I'm like, there's a whole week and there's storms that have come through, and maybe a lot of the leaves are on the ground now or have blown away. And so I try to notice those differences. And especially like if the sun's out, like the sun's peeking out right now, just trying to be in the moment. That's just kind of where I am right now. And that's why I'm not like looking at my to-do list right now. I needed to go a little slow this morning. Think about kind of future planning here. I am going to be doing, like, I have my sticky notes here and go through and like say, which spread is going to be what. And I would love to share, especially kind of my business setup. That's my next goal. But I want to get the TN and the week size inserts out first, and then I can get to this. And then also, it's the end of the month, so I'm going to be decorating for November and getting that set up ready this weekend, along with my plan with me. So that's kind of what's going on with me. That's kind of what these are. It's just like, how can I be present like right now instead of always planning for the future, always be thinking a week ahead or a couple days ahead or something, or a month to a year ahead. What am I doing right now? And right now it's very tactile. I'm touching a lot of these notebooks and it's really inspiring. Like, it's sparking joy for me, and that's where I am. Let me know where you are right now. I'm enjoying a lot of people's Vlogtobers. The one that I'm enjoying the most right now, Kay Patterson that's her private. It's her personal channel. She's the organized soprano. She lives in Boston, and I love to just see what she's up to. She's taking a little break from her main channel, her big channel. She has a gaming channel, and then she also has her personal. So I'll link to it down below, but I just love, seeing what she's up to. And she's been through a lot this month already. Not really normally she has like kind of more calm Octobers, because she's done Vlogtober for quite a few years now, and Vlogmas, and she's kind of inspiring me, like, could I do something like that? I don't think I could do every day like that. Could I do like a once a month kind of vlog thing? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, could I do that? I don't know. I love watching other people, but yeah, that's just where I am. I'm just thinking about, well, because launching the shop was such a big part, and now I can just add to it. So a lot of the technical stuff is kind of done. I am launching someone else's site, very long coming website that I designed for someone quite a bit ago. Launching a site for her, hopefully next month. And that might be my last launch. I think that might be it. Like my web design work, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I'll wrap it up here. My web design work has really trailed, like extended way more years than I thought it would, but for certain clients, you know, you gotta love them. You gotta be like, and we're so close. We really, like everything that I could do is pretty much done. So, yeah, there's, so some celebrations. What are you celebrating? What is something cool you're doing in October? And, yeah, how are you staying present? Any of those questions, if you'd like to share down below. Take care, everyone, and I hope to do a little bit more of these diaries coming up. If you like this, please consider liking it on the way out and subscribing if you just haven't. Consider it. And take care, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.